Hello, hello, hello. I swear I need to move this desk because this sunshine, I have the shades closed, but we're just gonna have sunshine coming through here. I'm making some more gift tags today because Black Friday, all of those gifts are coming to my door and I have a ton I need to wrap, and I am trying to use up things I've already have. And so I just thought I'd share this easy Chalk Couture. They're little gift tags. It comes in one transfer like this, and I've already made one. And I also got these gift tags at Chalk Couture. The link is up above if you want to know where any of these products come from. So I thought I'd just get on and make a couple of these. It comes in a pack of 6. You could cut these out. You could also buy these from a store. They have them in a lot of different places, so you can totally use that. These transfers you can use them on anything, wood or chalkboards or... So all you have to do is... There we go. I'm just going to place my transfer on... If you guys can hear me, I always forget to do this right away, but if you guys can hear me, see me, when you're coming in, if you can just say hello, let me know if you've started wrapping gifts yet. If you're just starting to buy gifts or if you're almost done. Black Friday helps us. The deals that are there or that show up. I usually get a lot of we don't really go out on Black Friday anymore. We used to, but now everything's online. So that's where we usually shop. So this is just a multi-purpose tool right on Chalk Couture. I'm just going to dry it. I just wiped it off from the last one. I'm doing these all in green because if you've been here for a while, you know that's my favorite color. So I stirred up the chalk paste and I'm just going to just run it right over the transfer. A lot of people think these are stencils, and they are not stencils. They are transfers. So you can reuse them, you wash them, reuse them, which is so nice because I feel like I'm getting a lot of bang for my buck. I can reuse these on so many projects. You can use the chalk ink, and that is more permanent. This chalk paste you can wipe right off and then redo projects. Redo project with that. So I just did 2 no peeking ones, and then I thought I'd share how easy it is to wash these or clean these. You want to clean them unless you're gonna... I kind of let that one dry a little bit because I was getting on here. Wasn't planning on it, so I'm always kind of fumbling a little bit. But I just use a Clorox wipe and just wipe off the front and the back. You want to get them really clean, and then they're totally reusable. And like I said, as long as you clean them, they're reusable. I've used so many of them more than a dozen times. You can use these on coffee mugs and on fabric, but I got the gift tag. I actually bought this a while ago, and now just getting to it because, like I said last time I was on here, I was going to go buy gift tags, but I have so much stuff that I can just use up instead of buying new. So that's what I'm doing for gift tags this year. So that's all you do. And then you will lay it upside down. And then once it dries, you can put it back on the backing and then hang on to it. They also sell like backing sheets that you can just stick this back on if you don't want to keep all these little pieces. Okay. We're just going to get rid of this mess before I get it all over the place. Okay, the next one I wanted to do was this one, just a to and from. The nice thing about the Chalk Couture gift tags, I was wondering this just looked too small, but it fits just fine. And I think there are people on here, but like I said, I think there's a lag in the time, so I can't I can't tell. Sometimes I do use, where did I put it? This fuzzing cloth with new transfers. But on these, I'm not doing that. They're not that sticky. And so I just want to make sure that they're not going to, you use a fuzzing cloth. I get that question with some of the videos I share, just to kind of put some fuzz on your transfers if they're brand new, especially if you're putting them on wood or on a chalkboard even, because then when you pull them off, it will sometimes take up the paste or the ink. And so the fuzzing just helps a little bit to help with that so that doesn't happen. But on this little project, I'm not too worried about it. And you do not need, another thing I love about this stuff is that you don't need a lot of ink or paste. Like I said, this is the paste I'm using. I mean, there's still so much on here, and you just put it right back in your jar, and you should close your jar between uses, but literally you use none. So you can do so many projects with, and then you're making signs and gift tags like this without messing up. It's so easy. This stuff is amazing. I've shared a lot of projects on my blog with this stuff. You can find them if you go to mycreativedays.com and just search Chalkateur. Most of them should come up. And so since I'm doing this again, and it's just a little area, I'm not having to wash it in between. It should be fine. And if it messed up, I would just wipe this off and start all over again. So you can't mess it up. You just have to, the paste will wipe right off. So it's nice to have these for, the reason I wanted to try this is because I've always loved chalkboard art and signs, but I would do them and it just didn't work. I don't care how many times I tried lettering and hand lettering and all that pretty stuff. It just didn't work for me. So this product has made it super easy to make all that and some. I've made pillows and all kinds of things with it. So it's really made it nice for all that. There's another one. I mean, I will have these all done in no time. It's that easy. And then I'm just going to wash this one. I'm trying to think of some other questions that I usually get from this. So the transfers are reusable. Here, let me see if I can show you what they are. Because I always get the question, aren't they stencils? And no. So this is, you guys see what I'm doing? You just want to get all that ink or paste, I'm using paste today, off that transfer, and then you will just let it sit upside down and then let it dry fully. But if you guys can see, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. If I put this behind there, it looks like netting. It's like netting. It's a transfer. They're not stencils. So the ink or the paste goes right through that. So they are transfers. You can reuse them. What's another question? You can reuse them many times. The paste, I get this question, can you just wipe this off? So the paste, they come in a cajillion colors, just like the ink does. The paste can just be wiped off. It's not permanent. If you wanted to make this permanent on a sign or something, you could just spray a clear spray paint over it. You wouldn't want to rub, clear like a poly on it or anything. But if you sprayed it, you could make it more permanent. The ink is used for things like coffee mugs and pillows and any kind of fabric you have. And then when you heat set it with, I'm trying to remember all the things. When you heat set it with an iron or a heat press, then that sets the ink and it's more permanent. So it will stay on there and then you can wash it and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys are coming in and can see me, just let me know. And if not, everybody might just be on replay. I am going to try and do this. Do not open. And so the fuzzing cloth, you would rub this, just pat this on a fuzzing cloth or any cotton towel you have at home. That works. You don't have to have the fuzzing cloth. The hardest part depending on what you're doing, is just trying to figure out where you want to put it. And there are guides on some of these transfers, which takes that hard work right out of it. I'm just trying to hurry so I'm not boring you guys with just want to make sure that you press all of the transfer down. And again, if you mess it up, you just wipe it off and start all over again. These did come with little ties for the gift tags too. You can do these with a bunch of different colors. You can do, and I've done that too. I just want them all green under our tree this year, so that's why I'm just using one color. You can actually mix colors. Is it called hot? I don't know. I think they call it the hot mess technique or something, where you kind of put different colors on and then you blend them together so it almost looks, I think it kind of almost looks like an ombre. I mean, obviously, if you did 3 similar colors, but you can do this so many ways. So did you guys go out for Black Friday shopping? Do you guys go out and beat the crowds? And now that our kids are older, it's not so fun. I feel like it's just, I miss the Christmas seasons when they were younger and everything was so magical. And Matt and I used to, you guys, honestly, we used to go and get up in the middle of the night and go out shopping on Black Friday, but not anymore. It's nice this year, Matt was finding some deals on, I can't remember what site, and he's like, I can't believe how much nicer it is just to sit in your own house and shop from the comfort of your sofa. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Okay. I'm trying to flip that upside down. If they fold in on themselves, they're sometimes hard to get apart, but it's doable. Look at that. That is cute. Okay, I'm going to finish. I only have one more to do. I'm going to finish one more of these, and then I can start wrapping some of these gifts and get them under the tree. But I just thought I'd hop on and show you how easy that is with these transfers. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll check back in the comments. I'll check back in the comments and answer them. I can't see any of your comments or questions right now, but I will check back later and answer any questions you have. But what is it? Have a great Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. Have a good Tuesday.